Hi, today we're going to show you how to change the oil on your YM3 tractor to ensure the reliability and durability you come to expect from a Yanmar tractor. Performing scheduled maintenance is extremely important. The operator's manual recommends you change the oil and filter every 250 hours or annually, whatever comes first. For peace of mind, always use Yanmar Genuine products. Before performing any task, always consult your operations manual. You can change the oil with the loader attached. For demonstration purposes, we're going to take it off. Here's what we need to change the oil: a model-specific Yanmar maintenance kit, a funnel, oil filter wrench, rags, a 17mm socket with ratchet, wheel chocks, and an oil drain pan. And for personal protection, gloves and safety glasses. You can buy the full kit, KIT-YM359A, or you can purchase just the individual parts you need. This kit is specifically matched to the YM359 tractor. Let's get started. First, park the tractor on a flat level surface. Set the parking brake and chock all 4 tires. Next, start the tractor. Allow the engine to run until operating temperature has been reached. This takes approximately 5 minutes. This suspends the contaminants in the oil and aids in their removal. Before we continue, make sure you put your gloves and your eye protection on. To lower the grill guard, pull the spring-loaded pin. Move the grill guard forward and lock it in position. Pull down the hood release and raise the hood. To access the fill port, the side cover will need to be removed. Here's a good tip for you. To prevent a vacuum when you're draining your oil, just pull your dipstick out and set it back in there. That way your oil drains more freely. This YM359 has 2 oil drain plugs. Keep in mind, the YM342 and the 347 only have 1. Place the oil drain pan under the engine oil drain plugs. Use caution when draining the oil. The associated engine components may be hot. Now, position yourself under the tractor. Use a 17mm socket and ratchet to remove one of the engine oil drain plugs by turning it counterclockwise. If the oil pan is large enough, both sides may be drained simultaneously. Allow the oil to drain completely from the engine into the oil drain pan. Wipe any debris from the drain plugs and reinstall. Be sure not to over-tighten. Use a filter wrench to remove the oil filter by turning counterclockwise. Once removed, use a rag to wipe off excess oil and debris from the engine oil filter mounting base. Be sure the old oil filter gasket has been removed and is not adhered to the mounting base. It's now time to install the new oil filter. The new oil filter is part of the maintenance kit. Apply a small amount of new engine oil onto the gasket of the new oil filter. Install the filter by turning clockwise until the gasket seats against the filter base. Then use the filter wrench to tighten the oil filter an additional half turn. Now that the drain plugs have been reinstalled and the filter has been replaced, remove the oil filler cap and use a funnel to pour the appropriate amount of engine oil into your YM series tractor. The YM359 requires 9.2 quarts of oil. The YM342 and the YM347 both require 5.1 quarts of oil. Now that the tractor has been filled with the appropriate amount of engine oil, reinstall the engine oil filler cap and clean any spills. Start the engine and run it at idle. Check for leaks at the filter and drain plugs and repair as necessary. If no leaks are present, shut the engine off. Remove the oil drain pan from below the tractor and properly dispose of the used oil. Finally, verify the engine oil level is between the upper and lower hash marks on the dipstick. If the level is low, add oil as necessary. Reinstall the side cover with the 2 10mm bolts. The tractor hood can now be lowered and your oil change is complete. Always operate your tractor safely. And don't forget to visit us at yanmartractor.com. Now, let's get to work.